on this station for retirement matter on Fridays by 5 to 5:30 p.m.
Retirement matter, na him we dey talk.
All right. We don't show. And announce what they do. 5 o'clock on the dot, and of course, now so what they do every Friday. Retirement matter. Now don't bring us come together, and of course, we get some solid men with for inside the building where we say yes. They go give us many things about how you where they listen to us right now. Go think of your life. Don't forget say right now where we say yes. So they don't pay money for December. This December money you feel to use to do many things. Of course, you must enter inside your retirement arrangement. Don't forget say this program now from InSpen Media and National Pension Commission PENCOM, they do the arrangement today. Now Osama not to be the great to that toilet. Make it for the loss. And of course we got our Oga. You don't say last week we give a title chief. Chief. Is
this still retaining the chief title?
Now we give our chief Chief Mr. Chuks Okunta in there for inside the video. You are welcome, sir.
Our people, I agree to good evening. See, they say happy Christmas to now and New Year in advance.
I'm not gonna lie you, but the level one for today, not too hard like that. What do they do? We say last week we talk about why ROSA holders go update their data. That's part one. Then today part two we call ask small spice and talk like Korea and everything waiting for inside the matter. We say why ROSA holders go update their data and add their data needed for registration for micro pension scheme. You understand? Data what they need for registration for micro pension scheme. And now we're going to talk that matter today. I'm not going to lie you. Today we don't really get news update as it be because we won't enter inside what we call the crux of the matter. The crux of the matter. And of course the person we're going to crux the matter too. In there here, the Deputy Zonal Head, Southwest Zone National Pension Commission, Mr. Shola Addition. You were here last week. You're welcome.
Yes, so Sam, thank you very much. My people adore. Merry Christmas. Make I greet you too.
Sharply, when people will enter springboard for side of swimming pool, when they bounce, they go dive inside the water, begin swim. Now, what we want to do right now, make it for no loss. Chief Mr. Chuks Okonta.
This chief wanna give me.
You're not like
I like us that we try to not follow. You know the chief they get title when they follow.
You're not chief. Yeah,
Chuks Okonta. The matter will be say last week we just talk why ROSA holder go update their data. We can't add some more data. Join this one again. We talk say data needed for registration for micro pension scheme because the three things where would they look for now apart from say we exploiting ROSA bill last week and data bill last week. We now they see where the data needed for registration and micro pension scheme. Those are two things we want to join head together for the whole matter today, sir.
And the thing, you know, say we don't they talk and for here say come next year when be 2019. Say PENCOM one open something when then they call micro pensions. And you know, say for you to join this micro pension, you get some information when they call data when you go supply and all those things. Now we want add to waiting we talk last week and all those data, all those information when you suppose give out because we don't want make the time reach for registration. People say I want go register, I tell us say you get this and say I not get that. Now it make us say today as our guard day here now, you go tell us all those things when people go suppose get for hand now, get them for pocket. See, so that when they want register for this micro pension, then go just bring and say, okay, do and immediately then go register, make them the benefit within this micro pension get for them.
Not be lying. As we're free to blow whistle before they start the match, I won't blow right now. And at this time, Mr. Shola Addition is here. That's the Deputy Zonal Head on the south of Southwest Zone National Pension Commission. Boss, we want to ask you this data for registration and micro pension scheme. We feel recapitulate on what we talk about ROSA last week because of our new listeners with it today, and of course how it relates to registration for data for micro pension scheme.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Again, retirement savings account. Now we call RSA.
Okay.
Then are the account, like I talked last week, where our contributions they enter on a monthly basis. When they pay our salary, bagam, part of it, they call percentage. You have the 10% by the employer, then 8% will be from your own salary. They add them together, making 80%. If they go as contribution into your RSA. So that now waiting RSA mean. And the RSA enough the account we say when we now retire, now from there then go they draw the money where they go they take pay our pension. So that's so RSA be.
And we don't talk that one. Then we go forward because last week. Now you talk of say data. Now what you need to add your name, your address, your next of kin, your phone number, blah blah blah. When they fit carry everybody along. When I talk say they don't begin they do. Many questions we ask as to the matter. But then again, when we add this we say the data needed for registration for micro pension scheme. Okay. So we get to explain what it is micro pension scheme it be and how you want join the micro pension scheme plus the normal regular
contributory pension scheme.
Yes, but we know where the data needed for registration. What boss say?
Thank you very much. The normal contributory pension scheme, according to the law, we they call Pension Reform Act 2014. That one say any company will get minimum of 3 people as employees, then go there for that scheme. And we can't say for this Nigeria, a lot of people they the sector where they call informal sector. That informal sector now for self-employed person, one man business. You know, say that one no day under the category of company we get 3 or more. So those people will not go feel leave them for come out from this pension scheme. Then again, we have the companies where we say they no get up to 3 employees. Some of them they do partnership, maybe 2 of them they combine together. So now those was there under the informal sector. Now these categories of people now we can put together to say they go fall under the micro pension plan because it's a plan under the contributory pension scheme. Because there's a section in that pension reform act that take care of these kind of people. So that's why we say okay, make them no worry, they no go. They not go forget them. So as from next year, like we talk, now that will go kickstart, and all the registration documents which they call data for them, we go they talk them as the program they progress.
Okay, you don't explain the way I believe say we want to hear them because right now and we're good as to tell us about this micro pension scheme as against the other one contributable on a pension. So now go call us on 0700 1000 102. I no go lie you 0700 1000 102 or 081 8212 0734. Make you ask on this thing because what did the National Pension Commission they try to do that to make sure say nobody go fit duplicate all those pension kind of arrangement, and that's why we the drum and put for our ear. Mr. Chukso Kontabeg, I don't know whether you get what you want to kickstart this matter because of questions go begin the busting right now.
And now just as we dey talk, our guy don't already talk and here now say as we dey go we go dey talk all those things. Maybe we just start with like those people now we know many of them when we dey talk this micro pension, many of them don't they call and they say how them go take join. It not be just to take join. All those things when they're supposed to now we want just look at today and or maybe you just like throw those things now. Waiting be all those things when they're supposed to for them to actually enter into this game without any wahala. Not say them just go then say you not get this one then go back. They say enough you come again. At least make them get those things as they just go to the PFE. They will just supply those things so that they can just enroll into the scheme.
So this way they talking about say data needed for registration
for the micro pension scheme.
So Chooks, thank you for that question. The documents, say if you want register anything we require registration, you go need to bring some things. They go take support yourself.
Okay.
To take no say now you be this, and for you to supply information where they go take fee put inside the system. Now, the first one, the number one document you must bring along when you want to register with your pension fund administrator as a micro pension, participant is means of identification. Now, the card, any means of identification which is allowed. Number 1, driver license.
Okay.
Number 2, international passport.
Okay.
3, permanent voters card, and
national ID card.
National ID card.
Okay.
We talking last week.
Okay.
It's even now very compulsory that the national identity number must be put on any registration we are doing now for
NIN.
NIN. Now they call national identification number. and that one you must get them. Even if they never give you the permanent card, the
You go do your temporary card.
Yes, the temporary card, they will give you that
Laminated.
say you don't register. That number go there. That one you go need them because you go put them inside the registration. So those are the means of identification. Then again, you know, say for informal sector, there are some people where we say they be artisans. One man business we say him be mechanic,
Vulcanizer,
if
shopkeeper, shop seller,
and all that. So some of them, they go talk say they don't get the regular ID card. They know they drive, they never travel. They can come with a means of identification from the association. Most of them get association.
Yes.
So,
Vulcanizer get now. Mechanic get.
This is the letter from my this association where they talk say I be member, my membership number now this one.
Okay.
That one too, you can use it as a means of
So people like Meat Sellers Association of Nigeria and butchers, they will go meet that this, they go give them
okay, or anybody will go issue that kind of thing for them. But again, you don't say this informal sector. We talk say it gets some people where we say they be company where they no get up to 3 you know staff. If they get less than 3, like 2, you know, in a partnership, a lot of partnerships they like that. So those ones, you know, say if you register company, whether in a partnership or not, you must get registration paper. So they must come with the certificate of registration to show say this their company is legally registered. Don't be say you just go and say Mr. Shola and Son company. I don't get paper. That one.
Register with CAC.
You register with CAC. You must register with CAC. So and letter of employment. If you be staff, you know be the business owner, but you see they work with that person. We say now only 2 of you there. You don't get access to that certificate of incorporation. But that person will employ you to be in partner. It's okay. This is a letter of employment. So that letter of employment too. There. You know, now we are giving you all the options. Now the one will fit into your category.
Okay.
Now you go for bring. Not be everything you go bring.
Come and fear.
No. Not be everything you go bring. Now the one way apply. You know, the categories where they inside the informal sector. Now you done explain earlier on. That you could be self-employed and you could be somebody.
Now, okay, that self-employed, you fit get boy where they work under you.
Now they talk that one. When you get boy, you say that boy now no be part owner of the business. Now your employee. Now that one we they call company. You don't maybe if you no be company, if you no register them, but they help you.
Okay.
And you want they pay in pension.
Okay.
You give an employment letter.
But we go Ladipo, for example. Ladipo fit get like 1 or 2 boys, or where they want settle later.
Yes.
But the person ain't get the shop. Definitely, Nnamdi and Sons with the sales paper go don't register under corporate this thing as enterprise.
Exactly.
And then, but you know, get more than 3 people where they work for. Maybe not just one of the main guy or another 2 guys who they help them. They do this, but they work. So those 2 people, if they feel say they never really get chance enter company where they employ more than 3 people, they say the company must do them. And this one be say they just get that orga. This now what you they talk now be say that orga will get that company with the register Nnamdi and Sons go give those boys letter.
Say this boy in there with me, now jolly man with me.
Okay.
So in the other me, so it's covered under that man's organization, under his company, even if he's not really registered. So now so we get all sorts that will
many options.
Yes.
More not forget say this one where would they talk about the data what you need for registration for micro pension scheme. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, micro pension scheme now you will be artisan where you get your own job and every kind of arrangement. Then I beg another question waiting for my mind. If you get your own work and you don't get more than 2 people, maybe your people don't be 3 or 4 where they work for you, and you go still there under micro, and you don't enter.
You don't move. You don't
do
I just say myself.
You don't move to the next level. When you say you don't enter the real contributory pension scheme according to the law, so you must now
engage that one.
Yes.
All right, then 0700 100102. I'm not gonna lie, you people want call us for inside the level here. Of course, now Mr. Shola additional 90 for inside the matter. If you still enter inside our WhatsApp 09082858887 and 09082858887. I don't know what who there for online for inside the matter may follow us. All right, then, but make it for no loss, make it for no cost. We'll sit there for inside the matter as it go. I don't know whether Chief this thing for the matter go talk. But before we do that, we'll come back. We'll just learn a small message from Pencom.
My guy, the way your eye dey shine today so e be like say your office don dash you small money o.
E pass that level o. My state just put hand for the contributory pension scheme or CPS so Pepe go rest after I retire. Guy, talk true. Yes now, this CPS wey National Pension Commission Pencom dey supervise go give you a bonge pension plan where you and your office go dey pay small contribution to.
You sure?
Well.
But I hear say story dey always enter this kind matter once you don stop work na.
No be so again o, because with CPS your money dey enter straight to your retirement savings account and a pension fund administrator when you choose by yourself go run am for you so story no go enter for front.
Correct.
Yes so and now you get your retirement savings account for life even if you use eye find another work.
Sharp guy, you no dey carry last at all.
And with the contributory pension scheme you suppose be sharp well like me.
I go like check if my state don join this kind matter o.
No shaking for that one, just carry yourself online go check
www.pencom.gov.ng.
Let me say that small thing with the talk here and many things. Hello, who the for line?
Good evening, my brother.
I greet you. Talk quick. What will be your name? Which question you want to ask?
My name is James from Aga. I went there for worry.
Okay, now for worry the course, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, James, which question you want to ask, bros, for the matter and answer there?
What I want to ask is like most of all these private schools, when they register their teachers for these things.
Okay.
For this pension. So waiting the teachers feed you. Make the proprietors or the proprietors go register them for the scheme.
Okay, that one a very nice question.
Very nice question.
It not be offense when the owners of those schools they commit say they no register those teachers when they work for them for that school.
Okay.
James, thank you very much.
Thank you very
don't
much.
become professional for this.
That's the listen. We'll give you the full answer.
I will talk off. Just answer that one sharp.
He is very correct. The schools, where we say those schools definitely they have more than 3 employees. Definitely. For you to have a school.
For school.
You must even you the proprietors and maybe at least you go have 2
head teacher do.
So you don't count the remit contributions for your make I talk the where the man come from. No count register remit contribution for the criminal offense. So for such people, you go just tell us what in the name of the school be. You don't need to write your name so that they go reach on to you, even if you be teacher for the school. Just tell us the name, the address. We know how they take
go there.
You go. Okay. You know how law we take.
Law enforcement also for the matter.
Nobody. Anytime we get our zone offices all over nationwide, all the 6 geopolitical zones. Anyone with the nearest you, just send your message.
Hello, good evening. Who there for our line?
Hello, good evening. This is Shekemi from.
Okay, Shekemi. You're welcome.
Yeah. Sorry, I was hearing the program. But one thing I want to say, as I get my petition and my next of kin, they work with I want just put my name for something like that. Yeah,
okay, well, you talk say if your picking now, she be saying that only you get shop, and if you want put her as next of kin, or you want put her as beneficiary, we never know. But if they talk so that you go physically put her name for inside the data registration matter
as next of
kin.
As next of kin.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Now small picking they talk about now.
So that one small picking now they call minor.
Minor.
English language grammar. So for minors, they cannot be next of kin. Next of kin na person wey dey close to somebody. We say if that person, the main person will get their account, can't die, God forbid, then the pension administrator should be able to call somebody and contact somebody that please can we get documents that we can use to process the death benefit. That is the the next of kin that we're looking for. But if your pikin is still small, minor, then the pikin cannot be a next of kin. But the pikin can be a beneficiary. That the person that with death benefit will now.
So that means say she now go fit compute somebody like her sister, her brother, or anybody with it close to her as next of kin.
And you now put your
Pikin name as beneficiary.
But again, I'm saying if the Peking na big Peking.
If not big
Above
Peking,
it
can be the
both.
two.
At the same time, it can be next of kin, or
kin.
she can be the next of kin. At the same time, the beneficiary.
Okay, somebody there for our line already again. Hello, good evening. Who there for there?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good evening. Welcome.
Okay.
This one shy you. This one shy you.
So they see like that.
They still like that. And you never even old. You're the shy like this.
That's not mine.
And we shall make it for no loss now. 0700 1002. Man, don't forget say this program now from Inspire Media and National Pension Commission. Now retirement matter with the column. Hello. Talk where, Mono. Who be this wall line?
Good afternoon.
Good evening. Who be this?
My name is Raymond.
From where?
From Benway. Benway State.
Benway State. Okay, you go there very slow and clear. Talk. Mr. Shola, they show they hear you. Ask your question.
Okay, are you Baba Naija?
You say?
Are you Papa Naija?
I know to hear you. What do you talk?
I say, are you Papa Naija 102.com?
This one at 102.7, but we they ask question on pension. Which question you don't ask out of all the one we don't hear since?
Okay.
Because we don't really get time. If we don't really get more, we'll just give time for the next person when they come in. On our 102.7 Naija FM. Now we did for inside the studio here. Now retirement matter. Of course, somebody did for line. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. God bless you. You're welcome. What is your name? From where? Oshogbo. Ijegun. Okay, fire your question, I beg. No time.
So,
Sure about this one where all this network got they cut up and down. I mean the network will retire. And I'm making for no loss, pay for no cost correct. The number still remains 0700 1102. Alternative number name is 081 82120734. And if you don't follow us, the chat for inside there, our WhatsApp would be 09082858887. I'm not gonna lie you if I don't talk things since.
Hello, good evening. Who there for our line?
hello, I want to give me one bed.
My sister, not be request you be this. You don't understand. This is a very serious matter for people who go turn old. Better think and wear. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Anina Alabi.
Okay, fire your question, I beg.
I give Osama Go TV.
We did here, but ask your question.
I don't get question.
Okay, thank you very much.
I give Osama Go TV.
We thank God, before they call you Go TV. Hello, shall I retirement matter now we day for those of us who just tune in and not go lie you. Someone not to be there here, but we still get Chuks Okunta, our man with the first the matter. And one of them all, that one Mr. Shola Addition, that are the Deputy Zonal Head, Southwest Zone National Pensions Commission, with the talk of pension matter as they be. Hello, on who the fall line. Hello, boss, go put her near your mouth where and you go talk. Another 2 years.
You well at all.
Don't go. Hello, sir. Today we'll talk about data. Well, I said data, not the one they do for your phone. The one we go submit where you take register for micro pension scheme in case you only you get your own work and you want to put your money for inside pension. We go bring you better money later for future. How you take register and now they actually they talk for inside the matter now. 0700 1102. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is David from Yaba.
Okay, fire, big fire.
Sorry, I would like to ask about those of us who work as with private security company.
Okay.
How do we go about this? Whereby our company doesn't register us on this kind of platform. How do we go about it?
Okay. Thank you very much.
David from Yaba, thank you very much for the question. Now, like the other one where I answered
exactly.
Anybody where they never register for the contributory pension scheme and they work for company we get 3 or more employees, you have the right to write to the National Pension Commission to complain. Give us the name and address of that company and we will do the needful. We will go after them.
You know what I don't notice? A lot of people won't really do this pension thing. But a lot of people still they very confused because they'll do their own work. Where they say, I did for inside this kind of work. My organ never give me pension, make I sign or one thing. So a lot of people want to know more. So I think maybe we need to tell them, say, for either the which one be that with the client?
Micro?
No, contribution pension.
Yes.
Make them know how
they work. You see, make I quickly just tell our listeners. The contributory pension scheme, once you enter company, you first ask them.
When I get pension scheme?
Yes. If they get, they go tell you, say, have you registered or we no get? You say, okay, it is compulsory for us to have this, arrangement too. Maybe you could go register. Whether the company never even register, because if the company no register with PENCOM, they no go get what we call the employer's code. There is a code which every company is supposed to have. That employer code is the one that the contributor will not be attached to, that will not give them their own PIN.
Okay.
So once the company is registered with PENCOM, then the employee can go to any PFA office or choice. He will go register with them and he will get the PIN.
Nice one there. Then another question I want to ask, because we don't really get time, but I think this question, we need to really ask this question. Make we leave company first. Make we leave micro pension. Now, if guy way day on his own, you understand, I don't know how they get him money, but he won't just talk, say, okay, I know they work on everybody, of course I want to be micro pension, one kind, and I won't really do this pension, this thing. What the person will really need as the data we need to register for pension. For pension. Now to work enter in the PFA.
Worker enter PFA. But you must have a means of income.
Okay.
You cannot just say, I won't contribute and know the earnings.
Yeah.
So they will ask you question. What do you do? If you talk say you day on your own, you are working.
They say okay, they sell Uprika for market.
Yes.
You they see money. That means you don't enter micro pension. Okay.
We get some. Some people they would abroad. They play football for abroad. You know, they don't get the company in Nigeria. That one we get another one they call voluntary contribution. But it's along the cross border down another aspect we will discuss later. We say if they work abroad, there's a way, there are guidelines that will show you how you can remit your money from abroad to say, because say you come retire for Nigeria.
Okay.
So where you take put for inside that account.
Okay.
That one day. But for the person where we say in they do your own business, one man business, you go enter micropension.
Thank you. Dr. Can say 30 minutes not actually reach for this thing because I get so many questions who need to really just
let me just quickly there was one document and one registration code, the BVN. It's very important too.
Okay, what you add?
Verification number. Because no pension business na money matter. So anything we go do must go through the bank.
The BVN must enter.
The BVN must enter.
That's part of the registration process.
Yes, part of the registration process. I talk about the name, the national identity number. Then the BVN too. You must go and update, your records with your PFA and supply the BVN, because when you want to retire, now inside that your bank account.
Right, the thing with the stone enter. That's our BVN. I'm making for the loss. I know say we get a recharge card. We won't give us now. Down from Mr. Chooks.
Get ready to take down.
Take down.
Time don't they go quickly? May we take the recharge card when we get for today. This one the small rice when we they give for Christmas and New Year. The first one when we they give now NTN. Take the code. Then the first number now 9432 5778 8972 36 937. That one now NTN. Then we get Airtel. Airtel, take the code. And the numbers now 1194 60 60 04 09 5527. That's Airtel. Then we want to give out a T-Salad. A T-Salad now.
Take the code.
Take the code. Then after that 46 34 11 93 05 88 580. Then the last one when we they give now Glow.
Take the code.
Take the code. Then the number now 7701 18 822 269 919 hash. Dana Glow.
All right. It's good as you don't do your Father Christmas for this
Imagine,
year.
okay.
Retirement matter every 5 o'clock and of course to 5:30 every Friday. I'm not gonna lie you, it gets within our deputy zonal head Southwest Zone, that for National Pension Commission. Our guest for today, Mr. Shola Adeshun, we talk alongside with our co-host Chuks Okunta and of course myself Osama OTB. Don't forget say today this program now from Inspen Media and the National Pension Commission, and I actually do the matter. This particular border from abroad thing, so we need to really discuss that matter because we really know because people don't get work that they do for you. They collect money from the people studio for the people for abroad. Whether they go feel pensionize that money now later. Now we're gonna know as a matter of the hot. Will they come back because of the professor of Proverbs for the Tinkling News.
My guy, the way your eye dey shine today so e be like say your office don dash you small money o.
E pass that level o. My state just put hand for the contributory pension scheme or CPS so Pepe go rest after I retire. Guy, talk true. Yes now, this CPS when National Pension Commission PENCOM dey supervise go give you a bonge pension plan where you and your office go dey pay small contribution to.
You sure?
Where?
But I hear say story dey always enter this kind matter once you don stop work na.
No be so again o, because with CPS your money dey enter straight to your retirement savings account and a pension fund administrator when you choose by yourself go run am for you so story no go enter for front.
Correct.
Yes so, and now you get your retirement savings account for life even if you use I find another work.
Sharp guy, you no dey carry last at all.
And with the contributory pension scheme you suppose be sharp well like me.
I go like check if my state don join this kind matter o.
No shaking for that one, just carry yourself online go check
www.pencom.gov.ng.
Retirement matter, it concern you. Retirement matter, it concern me. Retirement matter, it concern everybody. Retirement matter, now we dey talk.
Join us on this station for Retirement Matter on Friday by 5 to 5:30 p.m.
Retirement matter, now we dey talk.